What's up guys, Jay here with Prepared Citizens, and today we're going to talk about comms PACE plan. Alright guys, so radios and comms and communication, super important. I want to talk about a basic PACE setup, okay? So for those of you that may not know, PACE, primary, alternate, contingency, and emergency. You want to plan in fours for everything you got. And so for example, today we're going to be going over comms, but more importantly, the expectations of comms. A lot of people don't think about this. I sell radios, pre-programmed, ready to roll with local repeaters, all this good stuff. And see, the first question I always get is how far do they reach? A lot of people want to think as a radio is a replacement for a cell phone or something. And what they don't realize is no, this is just a place in your PACE plan to be more prepared, okay? Because cell towers do go out, that's a thing. But what to expect when they go out? Well, this is the kind of stuff you should be training and learning right meow. Not wait until something happens. So let's just start off. Let's start our PACE plan here. And we're going to put over here so you can see PACE. So here we go. All right. So first up, device. Something very important, distance. Why is distance so important? Because that's going to be your realistic expectations of who's going to be helping you in each situation. Okay, so let's be real about it. So cell phones, everything's good. Nothing catastrophic has happened yet. So cell, we'll just put cell. And our distance for this is very long. We have a long distance. I can call somebody in California. Now, let's be realistic also. How much is that person in California going to be able to help me with my homestead or my area of operations? Not really, right? So let's mosey on down. So I've kind of got radios in the two places. This next one, I'm going to put repeaters because there's a lot of repeaters around here that is specifically designed for preparedness. They're on solar backups, multi-day backups, some kind of battery source that if power goes out, those things kick on and they're going to stay up for anywhere from 3 days to 3 weeks. Or solar power, maybe longer, who knows. So repeaters, you're going to have a lot shorter distance though. You're going to be looking at, the ones I'm looking at anyway in my area, we're looking at 10 to, I'm going to say 50 miles. Okay, 10 to 50 miles for repeaters. This is the alternate plan, okay? Cell towers have went out, now we're at alternate, we're using repeaters. Now, let's go into even further depth and say, oh crap, our repeaters are down now. Now all we have is the radios. Handhelds, your mobile radios, things like that, okay? You're still going to have decent distance, but it's not going to be quite what repeaters have. Let's just say, let's be gracious here, let's say 5 to 15 miles, depending on the type of radios you and your team have. So depending on how bad the situation gets, when it gets really bad down here to contingency, the people within this range is going to be the people you rely on for certain things, right? Obviously times are good, you can talk to your grandma out in California. Repeater, cell towers go out now, repeaters now, your supply line, everybody should be having access to gas, you should have fuel online. You can be able to get to someone, let's say 50 to 100 miles, I can talk to somebody. And now that's went down and radios, now my immediate area, probably within 10 miles max of me, is going to be the people I'm talking to. Like I said, 5 to 15 miles, that's been fairly graceful. Then here is signals. And this one, as you notice, is not radios, not nothing. You should have some kind of signaling ways about you to maybe signal your neighbors, whether it's be like with a signal panel. This is super bright. I like keeping this in my kit. I have one for each kit, and if I had to be seen, had to get out and let someone know that, hey, I need help over here. Or you may have different methods for signaling, saying, hey, if you see pink, this means we're all good. If you see green, it may mean we need food. If you see red or something, or yellow, we need help now. You know what I mean? Things like that. So each one, depending on the level of emergency, is going to be the people in your community. So that's not saying, hey, just because someone's a state over, don't necessarily think of it as, well, they're not going to be in my community. Well, they very well could be, depending on what kind of situation happens. They could be like, hey, if it gets bad on this side, we're coming to you. If it gets bad over there, you come to us, type thing. Okay, that's where these communications would still be valid. And going on down the chain, you should have your immediate people on cue and ready to roll in a moment. So that's the people you should be training with probably monthly or more, or at least hanging out with, having dinner with, having the fams together, all that good stuff. Because if something really bad happened, chances are you may have to be together for a while. Who knows? But anyway, just want to share this with you because I feel like a lot of people get an unrealistic expectation when they start stocking up on radios and this kind of thing. Think about your distance practically. And guys, there's nothing wrong. You can go out, have your proper license, use the proper channel, all that good stuff. You can go out and test this stuff, okay? You can go out right now. You can go outside with your buddy, with your terrain and elevations and things like that. You can test your equipment right now while times are good and be like, okay, we have a max distance of this. Do we need better antennas? Do we need this? Or are we good to go with just buying some radios from Prepared Citizens? You know what I mean? So test this stuff, talk to your people about this stuff, and remember, unfortunately, if you got loved ones and stuff that you can contact by cell phone from long distance away, unfortunately, if they're not close by to you, or if you don't have some kind of plan in play, you may not be contacting them in a bad situation. So just something to think about. Ways to think about things is, what distance are they good for? And hey, before I close out here, you can go and get like a ham license and get HF setups and talk to each other. As long as you got power backup stations and proper antennas and things like that, you can talk a long ways away, and that's an option too. These are just some very basic ones without spending a ton of money that I wanted to share with you guys. So keep this kind of stuff in mind, pace plan everything, and guys, remember to always be an asset to everyone around you, not a liability. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. God bless.